Hey everyone, this is Chris and Sandy with the Chris and Sandy Show, where we get up close and personal with some amazing guests throughout the entertainment industry. And today, like I said, every episode, we got a great one for you. Who do we have?
We have Miguel Gabriel with us today. He's a 15-year-old actor who has captivated audiences with his role as Oscar Kennedy in Camera, a powerful film about lost hope and the healing power of photography.
And we're going to talk about that and more. So welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me.
It's definitely our pleasure.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about your role in Camera. What was it like portraying that character?
Yeah, my role, I play Oscar, the main lead in this movie, Camera.
Mm-hmm.
Oscar is a mute boy, and he has a single mom, and he moved into this new town, and he are trying to fit in, and Oscar is getting bullied a lot, but he meets up with this repairman and who's also a photographer named Eric, and he form an unlikely friendship after after being beat up by a broken film formatted camera. So, and it was very wonderful to portray that character and to use some of my own experience to hone the character. So,
and wouldn't society be much better if you had people like that?
To like, as in
to
like,
just take in people like that, like where, where he saw something in you in the movie,
right?
And I think society would be a lot better if we had people say, you know what, there's something special about that person.
Yeah, I think society would be a lot better if they, yeah, like what you said, yeah.
So, what did you learn about yourself playing that role?
Well, I learned a lot of things when playing Oscar. First of all, is to always be open to learning. Always to like have an eye for things. Always be passionate, and always be strong, and always stay humble and kind.
Oh, that's awesome.
Now, what was it like, you as a 15-year-old playing a role of a 9-year-old? I mean, how did you prepare for that?
Well, I prepared it for a lot of things. Like, firstly, I studied the character, I read the script, I used some of my own experience to really hone in the character of Oscar. I keep practicing, what emotions should I express in, and how he should interact with other characters, and just listen to the director and take notes from the crew and the casting, and just be authentic and genuine.
So tell us about the process it was to get that role.
Well, the process was I obviously auditioned for it, and there were like 500 other kids auditioning for this like role, and then according to the director and casting director, they landed it down to like 5, I think, and I was up against the Fabelmans kid and the Stranger Things kid, and yeah, so I auditioned for it, and I got a call back for it, and then I went up to the studio. I did my thing. I listened to Jay Silverman's notes, and he was really impressed, by how I was listening to his notes and directions, and then like he wanted to give like my mama like a compliment and a handshake. So yeah.
What's your mom think about all this?
Well, my mom is so proud of me that I was able to land this role and to be able to be a child actor in the movie industry, and she feels a little overwhelmed, but overall just really proud and excited about all of this. So yeah.
So let's go back a little bit. When did it click for you that acting could actually become a career?
Well, firstly, I when I was like very little, I had like speech impediment where I
Mm.
couldn't speak my words clearly, and we went to a speech therapist, and my speech therapist noticed that I could express my words through my movement and
Oh
expressions.
wow.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, that, and she suggested some theater that will help me overcome it, and it did.
Oh,
I did
wow.
some theater. I was like, and like my first theater role was um, me playing the spider in my school play, and it had
Mhm.
a whole bunch of lines I had to remember at like a very young age, and I did remember all of them. And the audience at the school at my school play was very impressed, and
Oh
yeah,
wow.
and I always
Oh,
love
great.
entertaining people. I always love watching movies. I'm always fascinated by the process of it, and that like I guess I always had that sort of talent in me to like like to be in the movie industry, and like someone saw talent in me during like a dancing acting theater class, and he came up to my mom and like suggested that I should be an actor. So yeah.
So in a way, what most people would think was a disability became your superpower.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
So a lot of this, they see you and they see the glory behind you and everything that you do because it looks fun and all that, you being on screen, but they don't see, people don't see the grind, the sacrifice, the
That's true.
tears, the struggles it takes to get to any level in entertainment. And on our show, we always want to talk about that because nobody really talks about this side of it. So take a few moments and just tell us, what is the grind side? How do you get, as a 15-year-old, how do you get through the rejections and the grind of this?
Well, first of all, yes, I've done so many auditions, like so many, it's hard to keep count of, and got rejected a lot. But the way I handle it is to see that, to like have this mindset of saying to myself that, hey, that's okay. Maybe the reason why you didn't get it is because that's maybe not for you.
Yeah.
Like, okay, it's fine if I didn't get it. Maybe that's not meant for me, or like, oh, I wasn't, like I wasn't meant to have this role. Maybe,
Right.
yeah, because like you never know what, you never know like the like possibilities, or like
Yeah.
like
Mm-hmm.
possibilities of like what would have happened if you like did get this role, like what were the consequences, the pros and cons. But like, you
Sure.
know but like um I'm glad that I did got through all of those rejections and be able to like land this role of Oscar, because like every because um I was able to like show my best
Yeah.
performance and my
Mhm.
capability as an actor and my acting skills, with obviously the help of my acting coach and talent manager Aubrey and Julie, and my family, my friends, support and love and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
um, I was able to like keep going and to like hold on and just to keep telling myself, hey, I mean that's not that specific role is not meant for you. You never
Exactly.
know. This movie or show, this role could be, it could be meant for someone else, could be like, not good in the future. You never know. So like,
Now, do you ever have you ever got rejected from films and then watch it and then you're like, oh, I know why I didn't get picked.
yeah, 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 a lot actually. So yeah, anytime I watch a movie, I'm like, oh wait, I auditioned for that. Okay, now I know why I didn't get that. Yep, I'm
Ah,
so glad. I'm so happy. Whew.
yes.
And that also helps you to look at that because a lot of times the rejection can get you down, but if you really can notice, okay, that part really was not for me, it helps you say, okay, it's not me, so
Hmm.
to speak. It just wasn't the right role for you, which was
Yeah.
great.
Hmm.
But to see it that way makes it so much
Hmm.
better.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Now,
Yeah.
now, a lot of people, they see you, but they don't see the team around you. In our opinion, teams never get any love. On our show, teams always get love. So tell us about the team that helps you be who you are.
Well, my team is my family. This includes my mom, um, my my stepdad, my sisters, my brothers, all my families, and and my acting coach Aubrey Miller, talent manager Julie Miller, and and all of those people, that team helped supported my dreams and helped me get to where I am right now, and to like help me like get through the tough times and be able to like do things I never would have without the help of my family and friends.
Because, like they say, it takes a village, and it really does.
Yeah.
It's so important to
because
have
that's the
it.
part that people don't see within entertainment, and really within any industry, but especially entertainment. Because with entertainment, they see that one person, but they don't see that it takes so much behind the scenes. Like for example, I remember we were our church that we go to is a big church, and I got on one of the volunteering things, so I got to see some of the behind the scenes, and it opened my eyes to how much goes on behind the scenes to put on
don't realize
the church for those services. I had no idea.
So the behind the scenes, is that what you're?
Yeah, just saying that people don't see the behind the scene, and it's such a big thing, that there's so much that happens that people don't see, and that's basically was my point.
Okay, yeah.
And speaking of teams, we have a third co-host, our little 12-year-old that likes to come on and ask a couple questions. So
I'll get him.
So while Sandy's going to go get him, what's next for you?
What's next for me is, just well, it's just to just let live life, see what happens, and also you'll know what's next for me when you see me on the big screen.
I love that part. The last part, great answer. So if you could co-star with any actor or actress, who would it be, and what role would you want to play?
An actor I would like to co-star with is Glenn Powell or Tom Holland, and the role I would like to play maybe like Ian is like a I don't know, but maybe like being like a sci-fi adventure movie project or what, or stuff like that.
Love that.
All right, hey Miguel. So what's your favorite foods?
My favorite food is that?
Yeah.
Favorite
Okay.
food.
Oh, I like sushi. That's my favorite food.
What's yours?
Pizza.
He loves pizza.
I love pizza too. It's the best.
He'd eat it all day long if he could, but as you know, it's not healthy, so you kind of can't do that.
All right, what's your favorite car?
I don't know. I think I like I like cars that like has like cool features, so maybe like a SUV or something. To be able to like
have more room.
More room, yeah.
And they're more comfortable to drive.
Yeah.
When we drive our little car, it's like you're on an interstate, and it's like everything, you feel like everything could hit you. We drive our SUV, and we're like, okay, we're no big deal. Because what's yours?
Mine is 1970 Corvette.
So he's got it down to the year that he wants. And he wants one of the ones that are the Pro Street with the engines that come out of the hood.
That's nice.
So you got anything else?
Yes. What's your favorite movie?
Ooh, there's tons. Can I give you my top 5?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. This is my top. This is like in no order. So, Jurassic Park, Oppenheimer, 2001: A Space Odyssey, Planet of the Apes, and Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump, filmed right where we live. We live in Savannah.
Oh, that's nice.
Because what's yours?
Awesome.
Mine is the Minions.
He loves all of the Minion stuff.
Banana.
So anything else?
That's it. All right, bye.
Thanks. Those are great questions.
Yes.
Yeah, we always bring him in, ask a couple questions, get him involved. And we got a 5-year-old daughter that when she gets a little older, we'll probably plug her in for one question too. So is there a movie or a show that you've seen that you wish you had a role in?
Huh. That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe Jurassic World. Because
Uh,
those Jurassic movies, they always have kids in them. So I'm like, yeah, it'd be perfect for that. So like,
try to find that
straight
role
away.
that would fit you and also action filled.
Yeah.
Love that. So where do you want to be in 5 years?
5 years. I guess just keep expanding on my horizons, see what suits me, and definitely stay in the movie industry and try out different careers in that in the film industry, like being a film director, being a
Wow.
film writer, stuff like that. So
That would be awesome. So let's look further down the road. Let's say that you are a success on a grand scale. Whatever that looks like for you, you've made it. What do you hope you never forget along that journey?
I hope I never forget the lessons I've learned and the beautiful happy moments I have experienced throughout my life.
Love that. So as we close out here, I always like to end with this one last question. But I'm going to cut, since you've been doing this for so long, since you were real young, I'm going to make this last question kind of a 2-part question. So the first part question would be, what advice would you give someone who wants to do what you do?
I would say try to find your talent. Try to find something that is like unique to you that would like separate you from the rest. Definitely keep going. Don't ever give up, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to like ask for support and whatnot, and just to keep um, learning to keep growing your skills and talents.
Now, the second part of the question is because, sometimes parents can push or parents are scared when it comes to their child. What advice would you give that parent that has a child that wants to do what you do?
I
I
think
know
my
you're
mom
not the
would.
parent, but you would.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you get it. But you get
I
it.
think make sure your kid does not go full Hollywood, like bad Hollywood, if you know what I mean, and
We
um
would,
and also like make sure they're comfortable with what project they're doing. Um, Let them do their thing, find their own thing, and just try to help them, support them, and like and understand like the whole business of the film industry and like yeah, I think that's my advice to the parents.
I love
Yeah.
that. You probably never been asked a question that way before.
Yeah.
But so any final parting words before we close out?
Yes, my movie camera is out now on digital platforms like Amazon Prime Video and Apple TV Plus, so you can watch my movie there on those platforms. And to all those people who have enjoyed my movie, thank you for watching it, and thank you, Chris and Sandy, for inviting me here on your show and for asking those great questions. It's been wonderful, and it's been a pleasure talking to you guys, and I'll see you at the movies.
we
I
love
that.
that. That is awesome.
We just want you to know, we enjoyed having you
We
on.
did.
And
It's
you're
a
always
pleasure.
welcome to come back anytime when you got new
Anytime.
movies coming out.
Yes, please let us know. We'd love to have you back on. Thank you.
You're welcome.